We have a whirlwind of energy coming at us over the next several days. A new moon in Sagittarius, followed by Mercury going stationary retrograde. So today's energy allows us to create or be a part of the magic that can be in our relationships. It's a good day to rest up and prepare for the rush of energy that we are about to embark on so that we can step into it and master it for our own path forward. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the cosmic energies. Together we can gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy, utilize this energy, and move forward today and every day. So hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here, and thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. And welcome to your daily focus for December 11th, 2023. So we'll start with the numerology, and we have the beautiful 11 energy, a master number, appears before us today. It's about cutting away what no longer belongs, what no longer has value in our life, separating ourselves from it so it doesn't pull us down, it doesn't burden us as we go forward. It's about making a commitment to ourselves, setting goals, and then taking ownership of that goal, of that commitment, and showing up and giving it focus, the focus and attention it deserves. If we look at the daily numerology, we would have a 3 plus an 11 plus a 7, and that's a 21 energy. I can't think of a more suiting number to show up prior to a new moon energy, the 21. And 21 is all about, we have done it all. We have climbed the mountains, we have gone through the struggles, the learning lessons, we have evolved, and now it's time to take it to the next step and beyond. Now it's time to start a new book. Now it's time to prepare ourselves to step into a new beginning, a new reality. But before we do that, we have to tie up loose ends. We have to make sure that we are not limiting ourselves going forward in some way by hanging on to something that needs to remain in the past, something we need to let go of, and that could be healing as well. 2 plus 1 is a 3, and that's about our transformation and our voice. Our voice is magical today, so utilize it whenever possible. But it is about the transformation that we'll be going through. And so look at where you want to transform in your life. What area do you want to transform? What new reality do you want to bring in? Okay, the weeklies are out. So if you want an overview of the entire week, the sun, the moon, and rising signs are all available for you. And I've been sick today, so this is probably not going to be one of the best readings ever, but I was in bed the entire day, and I thought, okay, I'm going to crawl out, I'm going to try and do a video, but already I feel my energy kind of going downhill. So Tilly Unplugged, I just kind of brushed my hair fast and showed up for you today. But so let's look at the astrology, let's look at the cards, and hopefully I won't disappoint you today. The sun is in Sagittarius and the moon is in Sagittarius. It is moving towards the sun and getting into position for our new moon tomorrow evening. Now, whenever we find ourselves a day or two before or after any new or full moon, we can feel this lack of energy. Okay, it's quite normal, and I'd highly suggest not fighting this. Not fighting the need to rest and recoup, because you're going to want to be strong and full of a strong vitality going into this new moon in order to utilize its energy properly, in order to embrace its energy. So if you have time to rest and you're feeling like resting, then rest, absolutely. Take some time to meditate, take some time to be prayerful, take some time to sit in a quiet area or walk through nature. Now, we may also be experiencing Mercury preparing to go stationary retrograde, so things may not work, especially when it comes to electronics. Our plans could be delayed. We could forget entire parts of an email when we send it out, so it's double checking and things like that. It has a way of rearing its ugly head a little prior to its actual stationary sometimes. So just be aware if something's not going right, then just go with the flow and take it as it comes, and you'll get through it. Now, we do have Mercury sextiling Venus today, and that gives us a boost in our relationships. Okay, this is a day to tell someone that you love them. This is a day to ask that person out that you have been wanting to forever and a day to. This is a day to propose. And this is a day where we can talk quite openly about a sensitive issue without others getting defensive or embarrassed by what we're talking about and how we feel about it. It's a day definitely to allow your self-expression to flow. Your creativity shines brightly as well, especially if it has something to do with writing or talking. Okay, let's see what the cards have to reveal. Okay, our underlying energy is the Tower. Well, this is strong enough energy for us, isn't it? We have the Tower card. It's about breaking through the glass ceiling. It's about understanding where we have allowed ourselves to put a glass ceiling in place, or where we have allowed others to put a glass ceiling in place that does not allow us to move forward. And it's time to break through that glass ceiling. When we break through the glass ceiling, a lot of parts of our life won't matter. It won't have context anymore because it wasn't part of our path all along. It was the things that we needed to let go of, the things we needed to move away from. Sometimes we may argue with that, though. Sometimes we may feel like, no, I needed that. But this energy never takes away something that we truly do need going forward. So try and go with the flow as much as possible today. But this could be something amazing. Okay, this could be something truly amazing that just turns your whole world around, that just puts you in a brand new direction. So try and go with the flow as much as possible here. We have the Hermit as our first card. The Hermit is one who sits in quiet, right? The Hermit is one who goes into the desert or a cave. He meditates, he thinks about his here and now, and then looks towards the horizon of the tomorrow, and where they want to go forward and what the walk needs to look like. And once we kind of have an idea of that, of what we can utilize in our present moment in order to take those steps forward, we come out of the cave, we come out of the desert. It's time to go forward, which probably would be tomorrow. This is more of the thinking pulled back kind of energy day so far. Seven of Pentacles. We need to ask ourselves on a day like today, especially, where's our focus? Where's our attention? If we plant seeds in the ground, then we want to come back to a bumper crop, right? But if we plant a seed and then we allow our reality to take our mind off of that and put it onto a different drama or something that's happening or something that needs to be done, and we push it to the back shelf, what happens is that seed, it becomes nothing. If it even does sprout, it'll be choked out by weeds probably. You will not find the bumper crop. So I mean, this card is, where's your focus and how do you need to self-discipline yourself? How do you need to motivate yourself to show up consistently for that seed that you planted, for that goal that you ventured towards? Or perhaps the goal that you are getting prepared to walk towards, right? Because tomorrow will be all kinds of new energy. Things will open up to us that we want to go forward in new ways and new designs. And so it could be the seeds that we're planting now to make that extra commitment. To say, okay, I'm giving you 15 minutes every morning or every evening. Or I'm doing this during the day now. Or I'm putting myself out there more. Or I'm joining this now. I'm practicing this. I'm studying that. And the commitment behind it, the focus behind it, and working that into the plan. Our last card is the Two of Swords. There's decisions to be made here. You probably won't find the answers in the external world when this card shows up. We are blindfolded, so it's telling us that we need to look within. It could be a very emotional time for us, making this decision. Either, and we feel it's right. We know that the decision is right. It's whether or not that decision is going to impact how other people feel around us and about us. Or maybe we don't want to do it. Maybe it looks like really challenging for us to actually make the decision to go forward in a certain way. So in this kind of scenario, we do have to look fear in the eye and then walk through it anyways. And be true to ourselves. We're wearing red, so there's a passion, there's a courage that we have to embrace in order to be successful in this decision that we make. Not necessarily in making the decision, but following through in the decision. Okay, we'll get an oracle card here. Oh, I left my water upstairs. I'm so thirsty right now. Oh, goodness. I can't wait to hit the pillow again. Tomorrow I know I'll feel better. It was just a little bug I got. But it took me down for the day. So I'm glad I got all the videos up for you. I didn't procrastinate. I didn't delay and thought, well, I could always do them on Sunday because then they wouldn't have been done, right? Show your support, the 40 energy. Show your support. The 4 energy is pretty strong tomorrow, actually. So this is probably going to allow us to make the transition into all the energy that we're moving into a little easier. Let's find out what the card says. I was going to hold the book up. How about I hold the card up? Okay, take time to encourage a colleague, a co-worker, family member, or friend. Be a strong shoulder or a willing volunteer to run errands. Provide a safe place for another's concerns and feelings to be discussed. Be a good listener. Jump in on providing extra time. Sponsor someone else's work. Share in somebody else's success. All of nature continually shows us the value in creating a strong network. The trees provide shelter and support for many different inhabitants. We are a community, and when we support each other, everyone gains. And we'll go to an animal card. Okay. Oh, look at this. We have the black jaguar here, the old soul. Walk through life with a confidence and grace. You have the power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. So, I mean, absolutely focus on what you really want. If I can get back to the cards. You know, focus on what you really want. Okay? Be the hermit today. Take some time out. Go within. Understand where you want to go forward, but what you already have available to you right now to go forward. You don't have to go out and buy anything. You don't have to go and learn anything. You don't have to team up with anything. What is it you can do in the moment? And obviously, it's about putting the focus and the commitment towards it. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.